my friend Tim Kaine, who's been pushing extremely hard on AUMF, authorization to use military force. Don't you think we should have Congress's involvement to see if this is the right philosophy, right policy? Because what we've been doing has not worked. Throwing more money in troops, I don't believe will work. If you talk to the surrounding neighbors, they don't believe that American troops on the ground does anything but infuriates and instigates more retaliation. So they're going to have to want to have the resolve to solve this themselves. They haven't showed that so far.
Senator, with regard to arming the Kurds or giving them more arms than they already have right now, do you think, or have you heard anything about the results of the Turkish election, in which President Erdoğan suffered somewhat of a loss? Will that help in the situation with the Kurds? Because the Turks are violently opposed to arming the Kurds, who they regard as somewhat of an enemy. Do you think that will help at all?
Well, it's got to change the complexion of what we're dealing with over there. You know, the Turks have been pretty much direct in their approach to basically wanting us to fight and take out Assad before they got involved. It's like a quid pro quo. We've got to do this for the Saudis. We've got to do this for the Turks. We've got to do this. And we got ISIS, you know, kind of going in all different directions, being unchecked. So we've got to get our act together over there. The Turks have to get involved. My goodness, I would think that people would be becoming very uneasy, very concerned about their own safety. If they think that the ISIS is not going to bother them or come into their territory or do harm to their people, they're badly mistaken. So sure, they should be. And they're going to have to engage. But if they're going to prevent us from having the Kurds, and the Kurds basically have proven that they will fight, they will defend themselves, and they will help protect the region. They want their own autonomy. The main thing is how do you divide up the oil revenues? How do you make something work where there's an oil ministry that basically everybody gets some oil revenues?